Alrighty. And here we have...
I can't down here very good.
Okay, that's fine. Your name, sir, was Mr. Barley, correct?
Jim Barley.
Okay.
Yeah, he's louder than
And I lived next door to Mr. Thorson's brother when I was growing up. I was suppose I was in the 5 to 10-year-old range, which was 70 to 75 years ago. Anyway, and so Mr. and Mrs. Thorson lived next door to me, and they used to come over here to their brother's place, and I would, they brought me along. Their children were older, and I guess they just were nice people, and they brought me. So anyway, I would come and we'd have these wonderful dinners here with all these children, and the wife, who was a wonderful cook, as I remember, and then we would, afterwards, the children would put on a skit or play upstairs in the house. And of course, with so many children, they had a lot of people to participate. And then the other part was Mr. Thorson, the man who lived here, was, I can't recall, it was a Raleigh, so-called Raleigh man or McNess man.
McNess, I believe.
McNess, yeah. And he used to drive around in a great big limousine-like car with this 1920s something car full of all this merchandise, and he'd call on people all over the area. And I guess from a money standpoint, I assume that's how he made his living. And because his brother was a mechanic at the Illinois Auto Company in Sutton's Bay, and as I said, they lived next door to me. And anyway, I just remember him calling into houses and trying to sell people this merchandise, because of course there were very few stores. There were stores, but they were very basic. And I guess you brought sugar and flour and whatever. And if you bought spices or a lot of other stuff, of course you bought it from somebody like the Raleigh man or the McNess man. Anyway, it was an interesting time that I remember, and reaching an age where memory is not so good, but I remember that very well.
Very good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I don't think so. I noticed the tremendous change, and I haven't been over here for a long time, the tremendous change in the area, how it's evolving. There's trees everywhere. Of course, we have all these trees such as the Scotch pine over there, and then a lot of other varieties that have impeded on nature, and of course nature is filling in itself. But it's just time goes on.
Very good.